Cleanup has already started here on the south side of San Antonio after a tornado ripped through this neighborhood earlier this morning. The Bernals family had a tree fall through their roof, and other families have seen damage as well. We'll keep you updated on the weather. I'm here on the south side. News 4, Tiffany Pelt. If you register to vote in Hays County, Election Day is November 4th, but early voting begins October 20th and lasts till the 31st, and the last day to apply for a ballot by mail is October 28th. For Bobcat Update, I'm Tiffany Pelt. I'm here at Christus Santa Rosa, where board members have just approved a $4 million project to help add on to the Children's Center. This has been an issue in San Marcos for years, but it's Jay's Bistro owner Alan Shy who brought it up to City Council this year, asking for it to be put on the ballot. From nephews to barfish, the square is a common place to find Texas State students, and now they'll be able to vote on whether they can stay an extra 2 hours a night.
I think it's actually a really good idea. For safety reasons, a lot of people, when the bars close at 1, they'll drive and get on 35 and drive to Austin, 6th Street, and that can cause a lot of potential problems.
But not all students seem to mind the current hours.
I just don't think it will change that much. I mean, a couple extra hours doesn't really make that big of a difference to me. I mean, there will be more people out at the bars. That's the biggest difference I think there will be.
And with talk of longer bar hours, some city officials are concerned about whether they're ready for the new policy.
We'll have to make sure that our police, our EMS, our public safety folks have all the tools that they need to be able to handle with the increased folks who are probably going to be coming from not only the local community, but from neighboring communities that don't have as late of closing hours.
City Council has made this a non-binding referendum, so even if voters choose not to pass it, City Council still has the ability to extend the hours if they choose to. For Bobcat Update, I'm Tiffany Pelt. The days of analog TV are coming to an end, and many are not prepared for the new digital age. After the switch, you can expect better sound quality and an improved picture. But before you get these improvements, there are 3 options. When the switch to digital rolls around in just a few months, there's a few things you can do to make sure that you still get to watch TV. If you have cable or satellite, you don't have to worry about it because it's already taken care of. Or you can go out and buy a new TV that has a digital tuner in it. If you don't feel like shelling out the extra bucks for a new TV, you can keep your analog TV and just buy a digital converter box that'll switch it for you. These converter boxes cost between $50 and $60 and can be found at stores like Radio Shack, Target, Office Depot, and Best Buy.
Definitely seen a sale increase within, as the closer it gets to February, there's a lot more sales that's been happening.
Some, like freshman Richard Neubauer, says the switch is inconvenient.
Local stores were always sold out and always waiting on the next shipment to come in a couple days, but finally we ended up getting one.
For those like Neubauer, the government is giving out $40 coupons to buy the converter boxes. Each person can receive up to 2 coupons. For Bobcat Update, I'm Tiffany Pelt.
Right here, last week to register to vote for the presidency.
As students walk to their classes, they're bombarded with questions of whether they're registered to vote in Hays County.
It's important for them to get out and vote this time around because there are several bills that are on the table that impact their ability to afford college education. In addition to that, I mean, it's a civic responsibility issue.
But some students don't realize the deadline is drawing near. Are you registered to vote in Hays County?
No, I am not.
But Velasquez says she'll register soon because she wants to vote.
If you know what you're doing and you know who you're voting for, then it's definitely important.
Being away from home to attend school complicates the registration process for some.
The key concern is, are they registered to vote here in San Marcos? That is one of the main concerns. And also if they've had a change of address, making sure they did record that change of address and they re-registered to vote, or filled out the change of address form.
For those who haven't registered, you can go online and print out a registration card and then mail it to the Hays County Elections Office on Broadway Street. Or you can stop by the office and fill one out. If you're registered to vote in Hays County, Election Day is November 4th, but early voting begins October 20th and lasts till the 31st, and the last day to apply for a ballot by mail is October 28th. For Bobcat Update, I'm Tiffany Pelt.